Welcome to Books in Sum, your go-to for bite-sized book summaries.
Sex, Murder, and the Meaning of Life by Douglas T. Kenrick. The key ideas in this book are that our reproductive drive makes us feel homicidal and prejudiced, and that our level of commitment to our partners is likely to drop when exposed to attractive or socially dominant people. Additionally, 76% of students polled at Arizona State had homicidal fantasies. Reproduction and survival determine what we remember, and an average-looking man with a Rolex is more attractive than a handsome man without one. These findings suggest that our preferences for beauty and social dominance are linked to our reproductive instincts, and that it is not in our best interests to seek out these people when actively seeking a partner. The author and one of his friends were at odds over the number of beautiful women on campus. The author finally understood why they didn't see eye to eye after seeing his friend's bedroom. The walls were lined with Playboy centerfolds. Men's tendency to commit more homicides is tied to their reproductive instincts, and one possible explanation is that men engage in violent behavior in order to impress potential mating partners. This can be linked to two fundamental principles of evolutionary biology, namely differential parental investment and sexual selection. Differential parental investment means that one sex, usually women, invest more in offspring than the other, and thus, they are much more picky about who they chose as a partner. Sexual selection means that men are more likely to be attracted to women who are more sexually active than those who are less sexually active. Prejudice is rooted in our evolutionary survival instincts, as it is easier to eliminate competition by fighting, disabling, or even killing the competitors. A study conducted by the author and his research team at Arizona State University found that when presented with pictures of white and black men with either neutral or angry facial expressions, white and Hispanic subjects remembered the white men better than black men. This is due to the concept of outgroup homogeneity, in which members of one group find it difficult to distinguish between members of another group different from their own. This tendency could be what drives prejudice against foreigners, as our ancestors had to be extremely careful about who they let into their territory. An anecdote about a group of chronically ill Canadian students who were asked how they felt about letting certain groups of immigrants into the country showed that when the immigrants were from countries such as Peru or Sri Lanka, the students displayed more xenophobic attitudes than when they were from other countries. The memories that stick in our long-term memory are usually related to survival and reproduction. Day in and day out, we are presented with enormous amounts of social information, but only a small fraction of this information stays in our memory. Consider the terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center in New York City, where we remember the exact moment we heard about it or saw the dramatic images on TV. Or think about more pleasant memories, like a first kiss with someone you really liked or a marriage proposal. Why do we remember some things so vividly and others hardly at all? The brain tries to allocate resources in a way that benefits our survival and reproduction, so even seemingly unrelated things such as 9/11 and your first kiss are permanently etched into your memory. This trend has led many people to lament American consumer culture, but it is not the source of modern society's social woes. Conspicuous consumption has been documented all over the world, from Iceland to the Empire of Japan. It is an evolutionary instinct, and men engage in it more than women. A study conducted by John Marshall Townsend and Gary Levy found that women were more sexually attracted to average-looking men wearing high-status clothing and accessories than to handsome men in low-status clothing. In a study conducted by the author, men were asked how they would spend $5,000 that someone suddenly gave them. The most important details in this book are that our behavior is influenced by the lives of our ancient ancestors, who struggled to survive and reproduce. Money is just one of many tools people use to increase their chances of reproductive success. Frans de Waal compares the lifestyle of these two species of apes, contrasting characteristics such as sympathy and violence, fairness and greed, and dominance and community spirit. This suggests that we need to rethink the origins of our morality.
We hope you found this summary helpful in your listening journey. If you're interested in diving deeper into the topic or getting your hands on the whole book, be sure to check the description below where we've included links to the book and other related products that may be useful to you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on our latest book summaries, and feel free to leave a comment with any suggestions or requests for books you'd like us to cover. Thanks again for tuning in, and happy listening.